Test, test, 1, 2, 3, test, test. Test, test, 1, 2, 3, test, test. Okay, so seems to be working. Test, test, 1, 2, 3, test, test. Test, test, 1, 2, 3, test, test. Okay. So that also seems to be working. Nice. So as always, if there are any issues with the sound or video, please do let me know. Okay, I think I posted everywhere. I sometimes forget to announce it on social media that I'm actually doing a live stream, and since I don't have a schedule anymore, because my life has been a bit complicated, it's kind of hard for people to know when to drop by, so my apologies. I'm here now. Hope you'll enjoy listening to it later on if you do miss it. I know a lot of you, because of scheduling, time zones, things like that, you don't always catch it live, but listen to it afterwards, so thank you all for your support and your interest. So, today I'm going to continue to work on one of the maps. Hope I didn't mess up the versions and screwing up the warps. I understand Trent changed some stuff, so it makes it less easy for me to mess up the files. Also, Content Patcher, to my understanding, has had a lot of nice updates, and it's better than it ever was. So shout out to, I think, either Pathos Child started it from the beginning or he took over, but I'm pretty sure the maker of Smoppy, which enables mods for StardewValley, is the one that's like administrating Content Patcher now, so that's nice. So let me get into it. And I'm gonna be patching up this grass here. Just making it proper. This is no longer those square bits. So this mod follows kind of the universe of Ghibli Studio. For those of you that haven't seen the films, I highly recommend you do. Oh gosh, I'm on the wrong layer as usual. Okay, will I ever work on the right layer right from the start? That would be a dream situation. Here we go. And I could move this like closer this way. And I'm just trying to make it darker up here, just so I'm kind of following this line of thought I had months ago. I'm glad to be able to have time for my hobbies again. It's been a couple of rough months, so I did not have time to go over anything fun, really. It's just a lot of work. Also, the weather doesn't help. A friend of mine was like saying she wants to tear her skin off because of the heat, and that is such a relatable thought to have. It's really hard to live stream when that is. Oh, and I forgot my ventilator on. Hope it's not too loud for you guys. I'm kind of melting over here. Try and put the microphone closer to my mouth and hopefully not have distorted sound. I love to hear from you guys, like what's your favorite Ghibli Ghibli studio film. There are definitely a lot of awesome ones. Personally, mine is Spirited Away. I've always liked that one. Just making it darker underneath the plant. Let's see on which layer are these. It's on building, okay. go. Kind of trying to make it a bit more arched. So it looks more like it would for a tea plant. I just put coffee here. I can easily change the texture. I just put it as a placeholder because I couldn't find the tea in the files. And honestly, the back row, I think I'll just erase it and put trees here because I think it would look nicer to kind of have it more enclosed and not so open. I just favor enclosed spaces a lot. My art can be claustrophobic, I guess, to some. It's not to me. I really like it crowded. I find that like big empty spaces, like the artist was lazy, like stuff is missing, add something to it. There was one celebrity that had this one of those check out my crib or something like that video, and she described herself as a maximalist, and I thought it was just so funny and relatable because she has a whole bunch of knickknacks everywhere, and I know I do too. Gathering dust for the most part, but I do enjoy collecting stuff. I collect coins amongst other things. Let's see, does this look okay? Sort of, I guess. Let's see, can we make this look good? Because I feel like that's gonna occupy a lot of space and I might have to move everything, so I don't want to edit the grass twice because I'm not that passionate about grass. And let's see, I guess in the back I have to add more blue. Maybe something like that. I don't know, maybe I should use the other bits here. Yeah, that will make more sense. And I think I'll have to crop it, put it here. Let's see. Yeah. And go back to the back layer and put it here. There we go. That house is, I guess, an uneven number of tiles. How many are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5-ish. So I'll have to move it somehow and hopefully it will look okay. Should be easy enough. But like now for the hard part. And again, just going up that path. There we go. It's kind of a little stream that's gonna go all the way down. Sorry about the noise. I live like right next to a very busy street. At least there isn't any fire today. That sometimes is an issue. I live next to a fire station. See, okay, and now let's put some of that water in there, and hopefully it will look okay. Because that bend over there, I'm like not too happy about it. Kind of that one over there, so I'm gonna move this a bit lower and add this part there, and I think that looks a lot better. And I'm just trying to go for a natural look. There we go. I think this part here. I don't know why it's just such a calming project for me. I kind of feel like Bob Ross. And we're doing a cute little river bend, a stream. And I didn't animate everything, so I'm gonna have to animate them at some point. But I'm loving how it looks so far. And I'll do probably a little park here. Gotta remember to do that, so I'm just gonna take some tiles here and put it in the back here just so I don't forget what I decided to do earlier today, because if anything else happens and I don't get to work on this for like 7 months, well, it's been 5, I still want to be able to remember what I decided to do. Where my bench is at. There we go. Plop. And I'll remember what I wanted to do there now. I hope. Yikes. Wrong layer. And as I suspected, I'm gonna have to move some of those bushes just because you won't be able to walk in that area. And I want it to be walkable. I know I tend to crowd things quite a lot. And I'm really happy today is a nice weather day. We had some like really hot days. Today is more bearable, but still very hot. Can't say that summer is my favorite season. I've always been more of an autumn person. Just find it so cool and relaxing. And honestly, I think it's just easier to just select the whole thing. Put, yep, this under, and then go with this one. And just go whoop. And fill it in. I don't know, what do you think? Do you think it would be more realistic to actually put like dirt paths underneath? Because I think that would be too much work. Let's see. Kind of like that. Now what do you think? Like, I feel like a smaller path would make more sense. Like a thinner one. I don't know. I don't think I have the tiles to, like, do it the way that I should. Let's see. Hi Rose, welcome. Thank you for dropping by. How's it going? I was deep in thought here trying to do the tea field. Using the coffee as placeholder at the moment. Let's see, what else can I use? Yeah, I don't think I have any like smooth transitions, or do I? Huh. I think I'll leave this for now. I'll maybe do it offline so I fumble less. I don't want to bore you guys with this stuff. But that is kind of how it goes. There's a lot of work involved in making these maps. And then we're gonna be adding trees and all the fun stuff. So, like I was saying, Spirited Away is kind of my favorite Ghibli film. I just love the atmosphere and the building. I'm a sucker for vintage buildings. We do have a lot of them here in the capital, and I'm glad that since with all of the European funding, a lot of them are getting renovated and starting to be used as banks, as embassies, things like that. And that's going a lot faster than before. Because of the history upheaval and all of that, if you're interested, you can read up on Romanian history. A lot of buildings kind of wasn't sure who the owner was anymore, and so they couldn't be renovated or worked on, and you just fell into disrepair for a long time, because it is expensive to have like a big building to take care of. You need some serious income. But Old Town in Romania and Bucharest is looking really good. We're definitely getting more Old Town centers in more and more cities. Sibiu and Brașov are very nice. I would definitely recommend visiting those. If you ever get a chance to pass by through East Europe, the Balkans. My dad, before he passed away, we did get to visit a bunch of countries in Central Europe, which were kind of lower on the priority. Everybody wants to visit, you know, France and Italy. Poland is not that big of an attraction, neither is Czechia. But I did get to see Prague. That was a long time ago now. 10 years more. Very nice. I did enjoy Prague a lot. We only, I think we said we're there 3 days. But I visited a lot of European cities, as did Miyazaki, the head of Studio Ghibli, so I kind of understand his like or passion of crowded European cities, so I kind of tried to do that with Ghibli Town as well. He, I think, visited Europe several times, and he liked the architecture a lot. And it is quite understandable. We have some very nice medieval buildings as well. I would say for Romania, perhaps most of all I don't know, Sigishara, I guess would be one of the top ones. I visited a while back, and as always, you know, the medieval towns have that very crowded, atmospheric, how should I say, feel to them. I would say that all old parts of town do that. Kyoto definitely had a feel for it, but I don't recall Japanese medieval buildings being as tall as European ones. I guess it's because of the material they constructed with. You can definitely build taller things with stone, I guess. And so you got a lot of gates and towers and things like that. Also, I think it's how they managed to keep over time. Like what gets preserved. Nara definitely had a lot of pagodas and other things like that that have been preserved, and I can't imagine how much work it must be to keep something made out of wood not burn, not get eaten by termites. And Bucharest definitely have a lot of buildings that the roof kind of fell in. And then the wooden beams get exposed to the elements, and it's just, I think, speeds up the process. Of decay. In Japanese it's called wabi-sabi when something's like imperfect and damaged, but it's still aesthetically pleasing. And there's a certain appeal I have in regards to like old, decrepit, ruined buildings. Let's see, how can we round this up more? There we go. Because I don't want it to be too straight, so I'm kind of trying to curve it a bit, so to speak. And the worst the worst Ghibli film, I would say, worst as in I can't watch it. And I'm a Game of Thrones fan, so it's the stuff is even more hardcore than Game of Thrones, is Grave of the Fireflies. If you haven't seen that feature film animation from Studio Ghibli, be warned. It is so intense. A lot of the intensity has to do with the fact that it's based on real life. It's something that did happen. It's an adaptation of a book. I don't want to spoil it for you what happened with the author. It's not a happy story. With actors that played the original incarnations in theater and in film, I think there was a film adaptation. I guess the most well-known and arguably palatable version of it is Miyazaki's, simply I guess because if it's an animation, it's maybe more removed from the real life situation in a way. But it's a very tragic story. And with Game of Thrones, like, you know, it's not real. The people are fine. There's nothing to worry about. Which is not something you can say for what happened. It's a very sad film. Like, I don't think I've ever been able to watch Grave of the Fireflies toward the end, the full film. Hey Flame, hi there, welcome. Welcome. Can you hear me? If I can write properly, that would be nice. Hope the audio is okay. I've had situations where I was like talking to myself because I forgot to tell people that I have a microphone turned on, and there are streamers that don't use a microphone, they just draw and let people watch. I always like to chat with you guys, see what's up. Maybe learn something new from people. Art programs, video games. I'm kind of liking it, like having those rows like that. Maybe I should move this one a bit up. Like that? Yeah, I think that looks better. I don't know how I'm gonna do with this path here. I kind of feel like there should be a path. There's usually a path between them. And I guess I can just copy paste this part here. For the most part, it's gonna be the same thing. I don't know. I kind of don't like symmetry. I like it when there's like a bit of whimsy and it's not all as it should be. If you get what I mean. Oh, just remembered Severance. Finally watched Severance. That was an awesome TV series. I would have never in a million years taken what's his name? Ben Stiller as like a thriller and drama great film and sorry, great director and storyteller of drama and thrillers. I woefully underestimated him. I would definitely say that he impressed me with Walter Mitty. That was one of the first films of his that I couldn't believe that was made by him. And then when I saw that Severance was made by Ben Stiller, I was like, this might be really good. I don't know, he just makes projects that on the face of it seem like they're not interesting, but once you watch it, you're not disappointed. So I'm definitely glad I watched Severance. Now I'm a bit sad that it's gonna take a long time before we get season 2. And I kinda don't wanna wait, so yeah, but at least I'm waiting less. I have friends that only now are watching Arcane, the animated series. And at least they'll have less to wait for season 2. But I'm glad I convinced them to watch it. It's such a great series. Really enjoyed Arcane. Definitely having a lot of fun watching all of the theory videos about it as well. Oh my gosh, I'm writing the wrong layer again. Okay, let's see, how much did I mess up now? Oh, okay, only 2 tiles, good. It could have been so much worse. Okay, so let's do the edge. I don't think I'm gonna be moving any of these anytime soon. Anybody tried She-Hulk yet? I think it's okay. The jokes are a bit cringy, but I've seen much worse. I think it's pretty bold that they start off with an unlikable protagonist that I guess starts to grow on you. Definitely Robert Downey Jr. pulled it off better with Tony Stark. I do not like Tony Stark. I really don't like him. I don't know why people like him so much, but I guess arrogance is more attractive in a guy than in a woman. For some people, I think it's equally meh. So, I don't know, maybe she'll grow on us at some point. We've only had like 2 episodes of 30 minutes each, while the first Iron Man was 2 hours, I think. So, I'm like waiting for it to get better. I would add some music if I wasn't on YouTube. Share with you guys some fun stuff. I don't know, maybe I'll do streams on Twitter. I'll have to see if they kind of have the same issue. And I get the copyright idea of it. I agree with it. But at the same time, a lot of the music that I discovered over the years was from friends. Just listening to music with friends, getting recommendations for music from friends, and that just kind of stopped over time. Less and less people are doing it. I don't know, it just seems like people are listening to less music, and it's weird that this is happening. And I don't think it's just because the music is bad or anything like that. I was listening to Rick Beato. He's a YouTuber. He's, I guess, a boomer or Gen X. I'm not sure. He's old. He has gray hair. And he used to have a records label and produced music. And sometimes he has like old man yells at the cloud type of videos, which he puts like a cloud emoji so people know it's not a tutorial, because he does a lot of music related videos with law and things like that, where he gets like guests that talk about music that are in the industry in one way or another. It has some really nice videos. And he kind of discusses like how music is being treated nowadays. I'm definitely annoyed with TikTok. It doesn't show you below what the song is, like on YouTube. If somebody uses a song, automatically it gives you the information, who owns it or who's singing it and something like that. And on TikTok you just don't get that, and it's very frustrating for me personally, because I was watching a cottagecore video one day and there was this like really upbeat Irish type of music, and for the love of God I couldn't find the song, the original full song. I tried to use Shazam, but I lost the link to the video and then I couldn't find the video again, and I watched a bunch of stupid cottagecore videos trying to find the one that I initially watched. And yeah, really my frustration had no end at that point. It's so hard to find the music. And then find the artists on YouTube or wherever and give them a sub, a like, support on Coffee, anything really. So hard to connect. Aside from like big concerts that are made by really popular bands that have been for a while, I don't know, maybe I'm getting old and getting disconnected, but it is annoying. A friend of mine who does music, she recommended Tide. I think I need to find the exact link for it because it's a pretty vague word and you're getting like a lot of results for it. Let's see if I put it like this. There we go. It looks less bad. Probably gonna have to edit that at some point, but that is a problem for future me that's gonna try and do a drift path. Okay, let's start adding trees because I like doing them more than this. And I'm gonna go do pines up top and more flowery stuff down below. So buildings. And heart-shaped tree here. What was it? Control? Yeah, there we go. Control. And then we're gonna have like swampy trees down here below. just to kind of show that the ground is more soggy, it's getting closer to the beach, maybe has like salt in the water, so you can kind of have the same trees grow in the same kind of soil. The soil is different, I mean, so you can't have the same trees. It's kind of a lot of maintenance and work to take care of a tree. I see some cities don't seem to know that, and they just plant like kind of the wrong trees in the wrong area and then they die. And I'm on the wrong layer again. Gosh darn it. At least it's easy to correct. Control Shift V and you paste right exactly from where you cut it. Very convenient. Definitely recommend knowing that command. And I'm gonna copy these tiles here just so I can finish faster. Yep. There we go. Smooth. One of the things that surprised me about US trees is they're not the same breeds as are being used in parks in Europe. For example, American linden trees do not smell. They do not have that wonderful fragrance that a lot of European linden trees have. And it really surprised me in a very disappointing way, because I was expecting something and I didn't get it. And I was really excited for it. Spring to come, because we had some linden trees like right outside my window when we were living in US. And they were not fragrant. Cry, cry. And now the city has planted in front of my window some linden trees that do not smell. And I'm like, what is going on? Why would you not want linden trees that smell nice? Not sure what the idea is. Come on, there we go. Nice and smooth. And done. Almost. I mean, I still have this little patch here. Can we get some bushes in here? Let's see. I would like some bushes next to that. There we go. Some big bushes. Okay, so cutting off this one, putting it on front, and now putting this on buildings. There we go. Like, that looks better, I would say. And we're gonna go back to the tiles with the grass, just so I can finish this part. So nice and round. And I kind of want it to be less deep, kind of have more light on that corner. I'm just having it vary a lot. Hopefully I've done a good job of it. This is kind of too obvious here. I'm gonna have to edit that, but it depends like what I'm gonna add over it. There's no point in working on that part more than needs to, just because I'm kind of pressed for time, trying to get everything done. I was kind of hoping in 2 hours I would finish this map, but as always I underestimate my ability. I mean, underestimate how long it's going to take me, and overestimate my ability to finish and work fast. But I got the stream and the trees and a whole bunch of other things done, so that's nice. It's starting to look better and better. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. I guess I can squeeze it in there. Yeah, I think I'm gonna keep that one just over the river, because I think it looks really nice. Let's see, is the water? Yep, it's on front. It's on buildings? Yep, seems like it. The animation is not good at all. Okay, I'm gonna probably have to do a separate animation for it. I really do want to do that, but I guess I'll have to at some point. Do I have any, yes, grass tiles? Okay. Okay, where are you? Boom. Normal grass tile. Would be interested if it was like more dark, but I don't really have a reason for it. There are no trees here. I guess I could add some, but then it would obstruct the view, and it's like, why would you do that? I kind of want to do it. Let's see what we can do and what we have. If I push this one up more, well, I still have room. Okay, so that one's better there. Okay, let's see what trees I can put. Can I put like more cherry trees without it looking bad? Or like plum trees or something? Something. Like, would this be too much? Let's put it on front. Would it be that bad? Cause you kind of also have the houses there. So I'm thinking with my brain, what would be the best thing to do? Let's see, where do I have these buildings? Is that it? And let's see, door. I think this is the one. They are too tall. I will have to put a smaller building there. And maybe that'll work better. It's too pink on pink now. What if I can put like one of these smaller buildings there? What are those? Okay, oh, that's pretty. I have to check my files, see where I got this one, but I remember the conversation. They allowed me to use the textures, but I have to tell them which ones, because not all of them are available, something like that. I have to check and see exactly what I do with this in the end. If I keep that, mostly I just want it for the color to kind of see how to mix and match stuff, because like the brown of this roof is like the same brown for the trunk, and it doesn't fit, so I might have to use something else. Might change the color to yellow or a red, most likely. I'll have to see what exactly I end up doing. I might move these like lower and put a smaller house there. Let's see if I check this brown one. Like, yeah, smaller would definitely be better. Which one's the store? Yeah, this one's the store. What if I move it up even more? Like that. Huh. Those doors are way too tall. I messed up something. Yep, it is. This is correct. Alright. And I'm really loving it. Kinda how the telephone pole collides with the bridge. It's like, it's been a long time and it's been done and redone, the infrastructure, and there's just like a lot of cities where you have like a telephone pole right in the middle of a bicycle lane, and that's how things are. It's not okay, but kind of shows to like bad management in urban planning, and there's gonna be some bit of a backstory here with that for Ghibli Town, because it's gonna be either Miyazaki Mayor or the Evil Witch, and ideally we would have the possibility to have you vote and have some changes once that happens, that quest takes place. And if you vote for the Evil Witch, like, your taxes go down, but there's some other problems that go up. We'll have to see if we can implement any like taxation or payments that you have to do to live in Ghibli Town. Like, I don't know if any of that coding would be possible, but I think it would be fun to have a different mayor. A lot of people were complaining that they wanted a different mayor for Pelican Town, but to have a different mayor you have to be able to vote. If you're voting, you're gonna have legislation and other things like that, and if you have those, taxes are inevitably gonna be a part of it. So how do you make that quest to be interesting, that you change the mayor? Like, something has to change if you change the mayor, so we'll have to see what you can do. I might change this to stone, I'm thinking. Should I or shouldn't I? Now I kind of don't like that empty space there. Let's just put everything on always front. I hope it will be okay and not interfere with anything. Yeah, that would be nicer if I take it lower. I don't know, but then you're gonna have the pole in there. I'll leave it here for now, and hopefully I get a better idea. The witch's hut is definitely gonna be here. I don't think I'm gonna change anything with her. But I do want to be able to see that corner because I worked on it a lot, so it's just a selfish reason. Not much logic to it. And that's gonna push this building more. I don't know, I kind of have to keep some room for the... There we go, front, always front. And it's covering the path there. I don't want that. I need to put this big ass building somewhere else. What does this do? And it's really cute. Okay. Let's put you instead. Okay, smaller building better. What's with the bird there? Can I move that somewhere else? I don't know, maybe I'll flip these around somehow. Okay, what building did I want to put there? Oh, the one with the big, yeah, I think that one I'll put somewhere else. And to have things balanced, I don't know, I kind of need a little Asian building there and Europeans, because I don't want to have like one tier all European, one tier Asian. I want a mix of the two, just because that's how it is in a lot of Ghibli films. There's a fusion, a mix of the two kinds. So kind of that's why I want that. Let's see, always front. Move it there. Move that somewhere else. Let's see. Buildings. Erase this. And then I should have room for a little Asian building. Where are you? And it's too freaking tall. I will need to do something about that. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can't use this over the water unless I remove one of the door panels and make the whole thing narrower. But that might mess up where I've used it downtown. So don't really want to do that. I might have to do a third one. I guess it won't be too hard to make a derivative of it. Because I don't know if I can move it. I can still have room here to put some. And I can do whatever roof color I want, I guess. Something that won't clash too much. Because it looks great on the other map because there are a lot of red things and they kind of go together. But here, I guess I can always turn some of these roofs red without it being too ugly. I'm just gonna put this one here for now, even though I need to change a lot because it's too tall and I'm not gonna be able to see stuff behind it. These European buildings, I don't think I'm gonna be able to make them any shorter because they're so detailed. There's just no room for that. I use this one, I use that one, I use this one. I only have the big ones. Okay. I'll use this one for now and see if I get any better ideas later on. Does this even fit? Not really. But I like that it's broken and abandoned. Because I do want a bit of decrepitude in this area. Delete and go back. I think this one was it. I don't think I have another. Okay, always front. I'll have to change probably a lot of these just to make them less jarring to be together. Like you have here more yellowish brown and this other one is a very reddish brown. So just by harmonizing the colors you can make them look like they're not from completely different tile sets, which they are. Using some of the same flowers in the window sills and things like that, and just adding more of the same flowers around, and with time it should like look more cohesive. Also really curious if you guys want me to do the live streams again with my cat Susie. I do plan on doing that again once it's like less hot, because she does tend to jump around everywhere or hinder me, and I'm already kind of melting. I'm looking forward to September. and lower temperatures. And let's see what trees we can put here. I want big trees. Let's see what big trees we have. Oh, the chestnut. Yeah, I really want that one. Kind of trying to figure out where to put it. This one's less tall. If I do it like that. Something? Or should I go like for smaller trees? Yeah. I think those would fit easier. Let's do like the usual stuff. 2, 3. Let's see, do I have any tiles that I can use on the paving to kind of make a little square for the tree? Yes, I do. And blah. That will kind of be it. Not as much room as I thought it was gonna be. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Okay. So these need to be moved by one tile. And move the trees. There we go. And now this fits better. I think I need to move it even more. I think I will do something else. because I don't want paving there to make it more formally a park. There's water around that one. It's a very itty bitty park. Let's see what we have here. That is 3 tiles long. Okay, this is what? 4. I need 3 tiles. And that one's 4. I don't have anything taller on 3 tiles. Fair enough. Maybe? No, it's shorter. Yeah, maybe I'll put some vines on the walls because it looks really ugly just with that. So something like this, and then maybe some bushes. Do I have any 3 tile bushes with flowers? Yes, I do. I do. And I can actually like make a very interesting spot there, I guess. I maybe will add some grill. Like an outdoor grill. I kind of do want to do that. And you can cook and sit there. I'm really loving my idea. Let's see, what more space can I put here? Let's move the table. What if I put it like this? No, it's too close. Let's see. If I do it like this, how bad is it gonna look? One, two, three, and I would actually be able to put another tree there, or I could move these trees a tile, scoot them a tile, because I feel like it would look better. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Maybe I can put another tree there, something that kind of arches over. Do I have any trees that do that already? Let's see. I think I have like the swampy ones. I don't know. I do not know how to space these properly and fit everything. Because I think it'll look great between them. So something like this. Let's go back to the floor tile sets. There we go. And this one, I feel like I messed up. Which one was it? Why does this have to be so hard? I probably messed up the textures somewhere at some point, because those do not look well, and I think when I merged some textures together I screwed it up. Don't worry about the late response. I also sometimes don't answer quick enough, and I apologize for that. Just trying to get everything done well. And I guess I need to move the whole thing one tile more just to get that symmetry that I need. Oof. So this one has to be moved. There we go. Moved one tile there. And that way I can cap that part off nicely. And then I have to move the trees again. And this means I have to move the picnic tables. There we go. Question is, where do I put the grill? Where do I put the grill? I guess I can put it into the wall. Kind of make a Grandpa Shrine grill. Let's try it out. And kind of... Well, I do have this baking thingy here. Let's try this out. And kind of have it like an outdoor kitchen sort of thing. And you should have probably a water feature of some sort. Trent's gonna kill me for this. I don't think you can do an outdoor kitchen. For those of you that don't know, Trent is the one that does the coding for all of this. You do have the outdoor cooking kit that you can get when you get to level like 10 for foraging. So maybe I'll just make a little space in for people to just place it there, kind of. And just have a tile where you can put it. Let me see, what do I have here for like ground tiles. Just basically have a repeat. Let me think. I guess I could like put some instructions here. I don't know. Do I have any cave textures that match the color? Not really. But I guess I could do something like this, you know, and just have people know that you can like put your grill there. I'm not sure if there's like enough room to walk because of the tables. I guess I could do this, go even further up. Let's see. Okay, front. Something like that. Oh no, wait, I have this thing here. Forgot about it. Makes a much smoother transition. And I should have for the other side as well. Yep, there it is. Much better, I guess. there's the front layer. There we go. Oh, okay. Honestly, I'm just gonna erase the trees because they are in my way. There we go. And I can see if I can move this part up more. There we go. Do I have room to do this twice? Not really. Okay, so I got 1 tree, 2 trees. Do I have any way of doing that curb from one tile? No. Okay. I guess I can move the river, the pond. And I can move it 1, 2. Okay. I can move this 1, 2 in the back. One, two. And now I should have enough room for this thing. Yay, what a mess. I don't even know what's going on there. I guess this is no longer necessary. I can do it like this. And now I should have enough room for the picnic tables and the grills and everything that I wanted. Something sort of. I don't know what I'm gonna do there. There we go. And away. So I'm gonna have the grill space there. It's gonna be 2 spaces for it. Just so maybe I can have some NPCs use one and you can use the other as a player. We'll see. I'm trying to mirror kind of like how it is on the other side, and I'm getting really confused. Like this should still be straight, right? And then it will be the part like that. But at the same time, I'm kind of having the descent there. So it should be something like this. And don't have anything that matches. When in doubt, hide it behind the bush and I'll figure it out later. Like, hide it under a rug. Front. Buildings, I have to correctly put the one that is supposed to go there. There we go. Though honestly, I'm thinking more on doing something that is leading down more, just to get like more of a cozy feel. You guys know how I am. So it would be something like that, I guess. If I could get it right. In a way. Something like that. And what can I do to kind of circle it around without it looking bad? It would be something like that, but it looks pretty bad. And just have something stony as a background. Just so I hide that. And now I can put my bush and hopefully make it look more cozy. But it's not like it's like not great that edge. So let me see what else I can use. Kind of needs to go down at an angle. I think it's kind of like too dark too quickly, and I'm just trying to find a tile that would fit. I might have to do a custom one because I just think that there's not anything that would fit. And I kind of do want the stone to be seen. Yeah, I don't know. I'm getting really tired. It's very hot, so I can't brain much anymore. And oh, it's 4 o'clock. Just in time, I guess. So let me just put in the grill part there so I don't forget what I was working on and what I wanted to do here. And I'll have to make some custom textures for it. But that would kind of be it. Just have a picnic area. Maybe I'll put like a little faucet somewhere. Like a water bowl as well for pets, things like that. We do have those in parks in Bucharest. That's just how they are. And I think it makes it way more realistic that you would need a water source when you're cooking. I mean, you do have the water here where you should be able to get water if you need to, but that's like not drinking water. I don't know what I'm saying. I'm rambling, sorry. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed like the progress, me getting back into doing this. As always, if you have any questions or suggestions, leave them in the comments below. I love hearing from you guys. I also do frequently polls on all of my social media, like on Twitter and on YouTube and on my Discord, and just to hear what you guys are interested in, what you like what I should do next. And as always, thank you for watching and see you in the next one. Bye bye. Take care.